Josh, you played your regular season game number 1000 last weekend. What kind of experience was it?
It was amazing. It was nerve-wracking before the game, just knowing that it was going to be game 1000, but certainly fun to be out there and doing what I love to do, and obviously it made it even nicer to get the win in that game.
When did you start playing ice hockey, and did you ever even imagine you could play such a long and successful professional career?
To be honest with you, it didn't even come into my thoughts when I was obviously a kid playing for the first time. I think I was probably about 5 years old when I first put on a pair of skates, and playing in 1,000 pro games was probably the furthest thing from my memories. But it was just great to be able to play this long and to be healthy enough to play this long. And I wouldn't be doing it obviously if I didn't love the game and have a passion for it. And obviously it's fun to be in a team atmosphere and be around the guys, and then they kind of keep me young a little bit. So I think that's a main reason why I've been able to play so long. And but more importantly than anything is just that I love the game and love to compete and be out there on the ice.
You played over 300 NHL games in 8 different teams. What kind of memories did those years leave?
Great memories. It was so cool to be able to play in the NHL, and that was my dream as a kid, was to one day play in the NHL. And obviously the draft day was a big day for me, and playing in my first NHL game was an amazing experience. It was actually in my hometown in Edmonton, so that was pretty cool. And then when I got traded to Edmonton to be able to suit up for the team that I grew up cheering for was a amazing feeling, and just have many good memories from playing in the NHL and playing in the Canadian cities where hockey is like a religion there. And when I look back on it, it was so much fun to be able to play in the NHL and such a privilege.
Now this is already your 3rd year in Finnish league. You must like it playing here.
I love it here. It's been such a pleasant experience for me to be able to come here. And when I signed 3 years ago with Tappara, I didn't know what to expect. And to be honest with you, before I signed, I didn't know if I was going to be able to keep playing, because I hadn't had any contract offers at all. So I was honestly thinking about retirement and what the future was going to hold. But I got the call from Tappara, and obviously 2 great years there, and with disappointing results obviously in the end. But it was one of the best decisions I ever made was to come over to Finland.
Do you already speak any Finnish?
I speak so little Finnish that I would have to say no. I don't speak any, but a few words here and there. But when the coaches speak in the room, I don't really understand what he's saying. I have to have someone translate for me. But I can pick out words here and there and maybe some numbers a little bit. But for the most part, I don't speak any Finnish.
You've seen Los Angeles, New York, Washington D.C., and the list goes on. How have you adapted to Finland and Kouvola?
I think it's been a good transition for me to come to Finland. I think the game suits me, a little bit better than maybe some other European countries. I think it's more of a North American style in Finland, and the game is really defensive and puck possession game, and that's part of the game that I enjoy and I think that I excel at. And but I think the transition from North America to come to Finland hasn't been too tough for me. I think there's been some times where it's been challenging, but overall I think the transition has been pretty smooth.
Your kids are a common sight at Lumon Arena too. It must be pretty important that your family also likes it to be here.
Yeah, for sure. Everything I do now, I involve my family in, and if they were super unhappy over here in Europe and in Finland especially, then I probably wouldn't be playing. So they're the most important thing in my life right now, and but they're so supportive, and my kids love watching the games on TV and coming to the rink to watch their dad play. So I get such a thrill out of playing in front of them, and it kind of keeps me going a little bit, knowing that they're watching and they're cheering for me.
How about this season then? It's been quite a big hit for you, hasn't it?
It's been great. You know, I didn't know what to expect coming into this season. I knew it was a new team in the league, and there may be some ups and downs and some bumps in the road. But for the most part, it's been an amazing experience, and the coaching staff has been great, and all my teammates have been unreal. It's been such a fun year for me, and of course, you know, playing a lot of minutes and playing in key situations like the power play and penalty kill and things like that. It's kind of rejuvenated my career a little bit, and I have only good things to say about KooKoo and the city of Kouvola.
Is the team's style of play good for you, or what's your secret that this year has been so good?
I don't know. It's hard to pinpoint it, but I think, you know, the coaches do a good job of putting a game plan in place, and it's translated to us imports really well, so we know what we're doing when we get on the ice, and it's a pretty simple game, which kind of fits my style of play, and like I said, the coaches have showed a lot of confidence in me, and when you play that many minutes, obviously you're expected to produce and things like that. So you know, I think if I wasn't producing, then I wouldn't be playing as much as I am. So it's been a good fit, and so far so good. Hopefully, you know, we can finish the season strong here.
You are now 38 years old. We of course want to see you playing at least a couple years more, but what are you going to do in the future?
It's so hard to say what's going to happen. I kind of just take everything year by year now, and obviously the plan is to keep playing. It's been a pretty good year this year, and kind of rejuvenated me a little bit, and it would be hard to walk away from it after this year. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully we can find a solution where I can keep playing, and I love the league and I love the city here. So time will tell, I guess, what's going to happen.
Thanks, Josh, and congratulations for your game number 1000.
Kiitos paljon.